We're looking at, this one is time and mass. So how much something weighs. As time is passing, what happens to the mass of something? Good. So for the first one, you can say as time passes, the mass is decreasing. Then as time is passing, what happens to the mass?
Mass increases.
Increases.
Yes.
And then what happens?
Decreases.
It decreases. This is very straightforward. Okay. Would you say that it's increasing and decreasing at the same rate?
Yes.
Or are any of the lines steeper than others? I would say section A is steeper than the other sections, so it's decreasing faster in section A. What could be the scenario? I want you to, for D, it says describe a possible situation. What could this be describing in real life? Think about this. Okay, this could be a person on a diet. Okay, maybe somebody's on a diet. They're losing weight, then all of a sudden they gain some weight, and then they lose weight again. So in this example, we're looking at time and distance. Look here, please. As time is passing, what is happening to the distance?
Increases.
It's increasing. So I'm gonna make a scenario here. I'm gonna say distance from my house. So the distance from home. As time passes, am I getting further away from my house or closer to my house? Okay, we're getting farther away from home. You should be copying this down. So maybe I'm going for a walk. Then all of a sudden on my walk, look here, what happens? I take a break. Maybe I went to a convenience store. Maybe I need to tie my shoe. Maybe I stopped and saw someone I knew and I'm talking to them. Time is passing here. Distance is not moving. I am staying in the same spot. I'm not moving. Okay? Distance does not increase or decrease. I've stopped. Horizontal line means no movement. And then, now this line should have been drawn a little steeper. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be late to where I'm going, so I start running, sprinting. I'm running, I'm going faster because the line is steeper, yes? Okay. Am I away from home still, or am I going back towards home in section C? Away. Running away. Maybe the person I was talking to is going to kill me and I need to run from them. So I'm going really, really fast in the third section. Okay? Running away from home. I'm continuing on my journey. So Elijah asks me to go to his locker, let's say. So he's at class. So Elijah's going really slow. He's going really slow. He's going away from class. All of a sudden he sees a girl and he stops and talks to her. And then he's like, oh my gosh, I've been gone for way too long. I gotta go fast to my locker. But then he realizes he forgot something. So he turns around, comes back to class. See that? He came back to class. And he tells me he forgot something. He needs to go back to his locker. I say, hurry up. So he runs. Then he sees someone at his locker. So he's dilly-dallying, taking his sweet time, and he realizes he's been gone for a really long time. So he sprints back to class. They're sitting on a deck eating sunflower seeds. Each person has a bowl with the same amount of seeds. The graphs show the amount of sunflower seeds remaining in the bowl over time. So in graph A, as you said, time is passing, but what's happening to the sunflower seeds? Are they getting more seeds or less seeds, or is it just staying the same? Okay, so they are not eating, so I want you to write this down, not eating any sunflower seeds. They're just sitting there. Maybe they're having a conversation. Okay? They're just talking. What's happening in B?
It lost a lot of sunflower seeds, so they eat.
Let's look at the graph. From here to here, look here. It's very steep, which means they're eating them really quickly. So they're eating seeds. I'm just going to write point form here. Quickly. And then all of a sudden, what's happening? Is it slowing down or? It's slowing down. So they're eating really quick. And then maybe they're getting a tummy ache, so they continue to eat because it's still decreasing, but they've decided to slow down how fast they're eating. So they slow down eating, but they're still eating. In the first section, did they eat any seeds? Yes. They ate them at a moderate pace. They're not going too fast.
Yes.
And then they took a drink.
Then they took a break. Maybe they got
They didn't
thirsty.
eat any.
Good. They didn't eat any.
Then they're munching it.
And
they're
then
munching
are
on
they eating them faster or slower or the same pace?
faster.
I think those lines are the same steepness, it
Faster.
looks like. I think they're both the same steepness, so they're eating them at the same pace. Okay, so they ate all the seeds. One, look at how this graph starts. There's a horizontal line. So time is passing. What's happening? Did they start eating seeds right away?
No. They're
So
getting ready.
they're getting ready. They're not eating. Maybe they're chatting with each other and then they start to get hungry. So what happens?
They're eating.
They eat some seeds. They eat a few. And then what happens?
They stop eating.
They stop eating. So I want you to think about this for a second.
Again.
In question D, in the last graph, yes or no, did they finish the bowl?
No.
Why not?
Because they stopped eating.
The line does not go all the way to the end here, to the x-axis. You're right. They stopped eating.
So they just wasted it.
Sure, they wasted it.
They're gonna save it for the end, probably.